What's up, guys? It's Rob from Heroes Avenue. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. Just taking a break from work as I work at home really quick to give you guys a big news story that just dropped from The Hollywood Reporter. Here's the headline. Michael B. Jordan, Outlier Society to produce DC movie Static Shock, and this is an exclusive. I have yet to read the article. I'm going to go through some of it briefly as I scroll through it. I'll give you guys my thoughts, but thoughts quickly on just reacting to this headline. I saw someone post it up on Twitter, so I clicked on it, turned on the camera, and I wanted to give you guys my thoughts. So really quickly, I don't know too much about Static Shock as a character. I have seen a little bit of the cartoon as I was growing up as a kid, and I remember it getting canceled, so I don't know too much about the character. What I do know is that there is a great opportunity for Michael B. Jordan here because Static as a character was one of the characters from Milestone Comics from the late 80s or early 90s that sought to kind of bring more diversity to the set of superheroes that were popular at the time, because for the longest time all superheroes were, generally white superheroes. And from what I understand from Milestone Comics, Milestone Comics really sought to kind of bring some diversity to comics. And he was a popular character. I always hear about Static. I think Static Shock was even in Young Justice, I believe, because I did see season 1 and season 2 of Young Justice, and he was supposed to be a character on Injustice 2, the video game, I believe, too. Got canceled. But yeah, so those are my quick thoughts on it. I think Michael B. Jordan has a real good opportunity here to uh, to kind of fill that void that even Chadwick Boseman left as Black Panther. Of course, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. He did so much for the world and the world of comics, comic book movies, and just representation, right? In comics, and he really was the king. Now there is a void with T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman being gone. Of course, Marvel's going to do their thing, probably bring Shuri into the mix. But I think Michael B. Jordan has a huge opportunity here with this character, because this is one of those characters that you don't actually need to race bend. I know there's always an uproar about race bending characters in comic book movies. Well, here's a chance for Michael B. Jordan. He's not going to actually be playing Superman like all the rumors were suggesting, but he's going to be producing a character that could potentially be an icon in this day and age. So I'm excited. So let's go ahead and quickly go through. I'm not going to read through every line, but I'm going to kind of briefly go through it, look at the quotes on what was said, and you guys can read through it if you want on Hollywood Reporter. Now, I do want to know if you guys are really familiar with Static Shock, really big fans of him. I want you guys to drop your thoughts down in the comments below. Educate me a little bit. All right, let's go into it. It says, Michael B. Jordan is boarding Warner Brothers and DC Static Shock as producer. So he's not acting in it as far as we know right now. Jordan will join Reginald Hudlin on the feature project that was first revealed during August's DC Fandom event. He will produce via Outlier Society, his Warner's based banner. Okay, so the movie jolts the project up a few kilowatts, giving the cult hero some firepower as it goes into active development. I'm proud to be a part of building a new universe centered around black superheroes. Our community deserves that, said Jordan in a statement to The Hollywood Reporter. Outlier Society is committed to bringing to life diverse comic book content across all platforms, and we're excited to partner with Reggie and Warner Brothers on this initial step. So, yeah, so there you go. It's kind of like what I said. This is a big opportunity for them to bring to life a black superhero, and it was an original black superhero, not someone who has to be race bent or anything like that. So it says right here, the project centers on Static, who first appeared in 1993's Static #1 via Milestone Comics, and now a defunct company founded by black writers and artists to help make comics more inclusive, a more inclusive space, which had a distribution through DC. So not originally a DC character. It was just distributed through DC, and I know Static, if I remember correctly, did appear in the New 52 for a little bit, and I know a lot of people love him because I hear his name thrown around in the comment sections a lot, and I've watched a little bit. People talk about him a little bit, so it's definitely a character I definitely need to get into. So and if you watch the DC Fandom event, they definitely put a spotlight on Milestone Comics as well. There was a whole segment on it. So you guys can probably find that on YouTube too. I'm just going to read the ending of this article right here. It says, Jordan, who starred with Chadwick Boseman in a pop cultural phenomenon Black Panther, last starred and produced in legal drama Just Mercy and performs the same duties without remorse, a thriller due out from Amazon next year. He next shoots and produces A Journal for Jordan, a drama to be directed by Denzel Washington. Jordan is repped by WME. Okay, blah, 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 blah. So basically, yes, Michael B. Jordan, of course, was in the pop cultural phenomenon Black Panther. That was really big, and Michael B. Jordan was one of the best parts of that movie, and he has another chance to do something big with this movie. While Black Panther, you know, was set in a fictional country of Wakanda, you know, they could really tell a gritty story with Static in the here and now, and you know, they could really touch on some relevant issues because there's a lot of crazy things happening on in this world right now, and I think there's tremendous opportunities for storytelling. Now again, I'm not so familiar with the comics, but I'm sure they can weave all that in and actually kind of ground their story more in today's reality, and I think that would be awesome. So again, I got to read up on Static as a character, and Michael B. Jordan doesn't look like he's going to be acting as Static, but who knows? He may. I know they brought him back for a little bit, and he was a little older in some iterations of the comics, but who's going to be the main character? I don't know. Probably this is another opportunity for him to kind of raise up another star. Whoever that may be, good luck to them. I'm excited for this project. You know, let me know what you guys thought about this in the comments below. DC, there's been a lot of good news surrounding DC lately, and unfortunately, the current situation is holding us back. You know, the current situation of the world right now with all movies being pushed back. So this is some good news for your Friday. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys later. Have a good weekend, guys. Peace.